Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning.
So, for the next 30 seconds, I want everybody to close your eyes. Think about something that you love, somewhere or food or place. Open them. What did you see?
My husband.
Your husband. I like it.
Aw.
Celine, what did you see?
The beach.
Beach, nice. To me, it was a round orange rubber ball. It was a basketball. Basketball to me is entertainment. To some, it's a hobby. Some people, it's a livelihood. But to be honest, it was an escape for me. For you to understand my story, we're gonna travel back in time. Not really in time, but across the globe. I'll take you back to the Philippines, where I grew up. I was the youngest of 4 siblings. So growing up, everything was competition. I had to compete for everything, from my parents' attention to basic needs like food. So life was difficult. But luckily for me, my parents, they worked hard. Both of them worked 2 jobs just to provide and send us to school. I remember sports being on tape delay back home. I just wanted to watch basketball. That's all I wanted to do. But I had to wait 2 hours to watch these legends play on TV. So, one thing I learned from watching these legends play is that they have one thing in common. Every single one of them at some point has failed expectations. That was something I can relate to. Not being able to live up to the expectations set by my siblings was a reoccurring theme to me. And I felt the pressure from my family, my friends, and frankly, from a culture that believes that higher education is the only key to success. Not for me though. I saw school and education as a time for my body to recover from the last game I played and prepare for the next one. I played day in and day out. I was dribbling that ball in my house instead of doing my homework. I played so much that I was running through sneakers. My parents, who already doesn't have a lot, had to put a stop to my addiction. They said I can only wear my shoes to school and not to play. That didn't stop me. We had flip-flops. My love for the game runs deep that I played basketball wearing flip-flops, sometimes even barefooted. Did I mention that courts at the back in the Philippines are outdoors, no roof, and straight up concrete? That's how I love the game of basketball. Fast forward to 2017, a 17-year-old me found out that we were moving to America. I was destroyed. The idea of leaving my friends, my family, my teammates, my then childhood sweetheart destroyed me. It was too much to process. But basketball was there for me. In 2010, we finally got here to America. I didn't know anybody. I was in a country where they spoke a different language. Everything was done differently. Political system was confusing until now, to be honest. I'm still confused. Political system was confusing. And there was multiple people from all over the world that I did not understand what they're saying. So I ran to the basketball court where we all speak a common tongue. I started working at Universal Orlando a few months later. I worked my way up as a busboy, a cashier, a cook, a team lead, and eventually an assistant restaurant manager. Yo, my name was at the door. I was proud, my parents was proud, I was showing off to everybody. Unfortunately, I found out I was not ready. I failed over and over again. I did not live up to expectations. But basketball was still there for me. 2016, I married the love of my life, Shujin. She became my rock, my inspiration and everything. Until 2 years later, when her son Philip was born. I thought it was gonna be just fun and games, but I was so much pressure, so much anxiety. Am I ready for this? Will I fail in fatherhood too? But one thing kept me in check was always basketball. Last year, our baby daughter was born. Hello, Michaela. Okay, I had my run with the first kid. This is gonna be easy, right? No, it was more terrifying. Now I have 2 little humans looking at me. So I look at fatherhood the way I saw coaching. Coaches teaching their players how to play the game. In this instance, the game of life. As I close, basketball, I'm sorry. As I close, basketball has been everything to me. A refuge, a place where I run, seek for peace and comfort. It has a relationship that has evolved over time and has taught me a lot. When things get difficult, you figure things out and push through, never getting too high or too low. Experiencing success, you have to embrace that feeling so you remember how to feel that, so you look forward to feeling that again. And most importantly, you cannot do this on your own. Having the support system I have with my family is the best teammates I could ever ask for. I am forever thankful for my wife, who's continuing to let me be vulnerable and still supports me. To my parents, who are my living legends. To my leaders, who's continue to teach me day in and day out. And most importantly, to my children. I have one quick message for my children. The game of life is not easy. But just like that orange basketball, you too can bounce back. Thank you so much.